I'd have gone round Coventry's house myself.
And what would you have done?
This is my Martin!
I could give you his address as well.
What?
Serious? I know where he lives.
That's a bit weird.
That is weird.
No, it's because
Why are you bragging like
it
that's
to
a
do with
cool
your
thing to
barber?
do?
my barber's friend.
Oh,
You know. Shout out my barber. I need him this week.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, they're back.
Come on, cheer!
Go on then. Was I right? Was I right? Or was I right?
I was agreeing with you. I said,
Come on, hang on. For weeks you've gone, you need to apologise to me, Dobby.
Mate,
Apologise.
They're beating Burnley and Luton.
I don't care. Apologise to me.
Burnley and Luton, mate.
What? How far away was
It's like the Michael
Luton
Owen
game?
clip. Like, well
How far
done, the
away,
13.
why are you talking about Luton? That was weeks ago.
You're,
This is the
you're
last
playing
time
out
they
as
won.
if Chelsea
Was
are
it?
back. Mate, they've beaten the two
Premier.
promoted sides.
Was it? Who else did they won?
Fulham?
Oh, there we go. So,
Warwick
sorry, so
Trophy.
it doesn't count because unless it's a top 4 team. I'm sorry.
No, you're saying they're back.
You drew to Fulham? And you're on about winning a
You
league?
just beat Man City, you freak.
There's a bit of disparity in the
How
table,
can they
mate, between
beat- how
Arsenal
can
and
they beat Man
Chelsea.
City? When they're playing Burnley.
Yeah, but they have my issue with what you're saying is they have to beat the teams in front of them, and then when they do, you go,
yeah.
well, they're not fucking good anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
because they're already beating the shit ones.
Right.
Oh,
well, okay. Right.
They're
do you
11th.
remember when you said Newcastle
8 games.
starting slow
They're 11th.
because we've played really hard teams?
They haven't had our fixtures, though. They had some easy
But when you
fixtures in
started
there.
playing easier teams and you beat them, you said Newcastle are back.
Who were the
Hang on,
easiest?
and also, Lewis,
it counts for Newcastle, but not for Chelsea.
Tom just said, I said they're 11. You go, yeah, 8 games. Well, you're calling Spurs to win the fucking title. Only 8 games, though.
And by the way,
yeah, you are. You're saying
I've
they're
said they'll come second.
By the way, on your point there, we beat PSG, mate.
Yeah,
And
but
there's a difference between PSG 4-1
You
and
beat
Burnley
Burnley.
4-1.
You beat Burnley and Sheffield United, then you posted a Grim Reaper meme saying
Yeah, tongue in
all these
cheek.
teams.
And then we beat PSG. There's a difference, mate. All I'm saying is Chelsea have Arsenal next. Let's see how they do there.
Wait, Newcastle beat PSG?
I think no.
Why haven't you mentioned
He does
it?
make the point.
This clip from Pitchside is brought to you by our friends at Super 6. Super 6 is back after the international break, and that massive jackpot is still there to be won. You can already enter now, so get your scores selected. We've all been playing Super 6 this season, and there's no reason why you shouldn't join us. It's a free shot at £250,000. What's not to love? Get over to the app, simply predict your 6 scores, and that jackpot could be yours. You can also compete against myself, Theo, and Tom in the Pitchside Mini League. The code to join that is PTCH23. We'll be giving away a £100 Classic Football Shirts voucher to the person that comes top of the league this weekend. Once you're in, it's so easy to play. Just predict your 6 scores, enter your golden goal, hit submit, and you are all set. It's a free shot at £250,000. Follow the link in the description to sign up now. There's so many chances to win the jackpot over and over and over again. And of course, a Classic Football Shirts voucher if you top our league. Remember, it's a free shot at £250,000. You may as well get involved. Follow the link in the description to sign up now.
Chelsea Arsenal is it's a real test.
Let's see if they
I
do
don't
that.
think they win. I don't think they beat Arsenal, but I don't think they're as bad as everyone's making out.
Exactly.
It's
That
not.
was our
It's not an implosion of the club, man. They're just finding their feet with a completely new squad of about 40 players.
But didn't
You
you
kept
say
saying-
that
no,
they
no,
hit the
no.
ground running?
Shush.
Didn't you say that Pochettino hit the ground running, Tom?
They play
and
good.
I said-
Lewis, come on. They play good football. If you watch any Chelsea game this season,
hang
win,
on,
lose or
doesn't
draw,
matter.
they play good
Yes,
football.
I did say that. And then I said, obviously, I was wrong after they were 6 games in and didn't win a game.
Apologise.
I've already gone over
Wasn't it an
this.
apology to
You're
him
so
to begin
weird,
with? How did
yeah.
that happen?
But what's funny is, I was saying to you, they're not as bad as last season, no way.
Yeah.
You were like, well, where's the points? Where's the points? They get points, and you go, well, they're shit anyway if they're playing. So what can
Yeah.
they do?
No.
Yeah.
I'm
I
saying,
told
let's
you the
not get
performance.
excited.
I'm not getting excited. I'm telling you, what we said was bang on. The performances are there. They just need to turn them into results. And then now they're doing that. You're fucking saying, well, Fulham and Luton.
But they have to be what's in front of them. They have to.
my
How
point-
can they beat Man
okay.
City when they're playing Burnley?
Okay, let's see how they do against Arsenal then. Let's just see how they do against
That's
Arsenal.
not
we're
fair.
all
'cause
saying they're the
that's
best
not
team
fair.
in the
That's
league.
not fair because
Who's best in the league?
we are competing for the title.
Burnley are
it.
competing for relegation, mate. It's like the same ends of the different ends of the spectrum. That's what
You're
I'm
on the
saying.
spectrum.
So they're beating
yeah,
Burnley.
but Fulham are just mid-table then. It's just a mid-table off and they beat them.
Yeah, that's their level. Chelsea are a mid-table team.
Yeah.
If a lower mid-table, if anything.
They're growing into it, man. They're
growing
new
into that
players,
£1 billion
Cole
they spent.
Palmer.
Now they've got
playing well.
Sterling's on fire. They've got Jackson scored a really good goal.
Yeah.
He actually took it really well.
I think if finishing is, I think, his problem. So if he can sort that out and be more consistent with his finishing.
Got Nkunku to come
That'll
back.
be good, man.
Exactly.
Chelsea are a good side.
They will come good eventually. I just think it's going to take longer.
Okay, but that's not what you've been saying. You've been
I've always said that. I said that in pre-season predictions that they'll get there, but it'll be longer.
You said Chelsea are worse than last season.
Yeah.
Which isn't correct. And if we even just look at the table, they're already better than where they were last season anyway.
It's hard to be any worse, though, isn't it, really? They spent $1 billion quid. They spent $1 billion quid, man.
You said they were worse.
Mate, they've spent £1 billion. They're what, like 2 points higher than they were last season.
2 points ahead of Chelsea.
What?
2 points ahead.
There's a bit of disparity between the base level players that we start with and the amount spent between the clubs.
Yeah, you're already 2 points better off than them, though.
Yeah, so we've spent less. We started with a worse team, yet we're 2 points better off.
I'm sure you're like the biggest net spenders in the last, the second biggest net spenders in the last 2 years.
Completely incorrect.
Behind who?
I'm
Chelsea?
pretty sure.
It's wrong.
Yeah,
no,
Chelsea.
that's not a true stat.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
fake
wrong.
news.
That's
I don't
wrong.
know, check.
Aston Villa are ahead of us.
What, in the last 2 years?
Yeah, Forest are pretty close to us as well. If we might have overtaken them in this last window, but they were ahead of us.
Okay, as a Newcastle fan, you can't be moaning about money.
Yeah, but no, he does though. He tries to make out like they're this little up and coming underdog.
Mate, we had Almiron, Longstaff.
How much was Almiron?
Four scorers against PSG. All of them were already there before
How much
the
was
money.
Isaac? How much was Barnes? How much was Gordon?
I'm saying, but the people.
How much was Bruno G?
Okay, so we're not allowed to make signings.
How much was Tonali?
Okay.
Little old Newcastle underdogs. Ooh.
So let's have a look. We have Longstaff, Almiron.
You can't. No,
all these people who scored against PSG were there before the money.
God,
Half our team.
It's all right, you going, well, Longstaff starts and he was free. Harvey Barnes doesn't start and he was 60 mil. So which one do you want to play?
He wasn't 60 mil.
He's injured.
Well, all right, 50 mil.
It was 30 mil.
No, he wasn't 30 mil.
It was 30 mil.
Did Tonali start that game?
He was.
He wasn't 30 mil.
He was 30 mil.
He wasn't 30 mil.
See, you're talking about
wasn't
all this stuff.
30
You're
mil.
throwing out random numbers. You don't even know what you're
Harvey
talking
Barnes
about.
was minimum 40 mil.
He was
35.
38 million.
So I was closer.
Minimum 40 million. Wrong.
You said 60.
You said 60. Tonali was 60.
I thought Tonali was 50.
Well, Chelsea, as it currently stands, are actually only
2 points off. 4 points off. 6 points off Champions League.
yes.
2 wins.
Chelsea will be fine.
No, they're 5 points off Champions
Fifth place, isn't it?
6 points off Champions League, yeah, because that would take them to what?
Hey,
17.
all I'm saying is me and Tom called them to finish 4th and 5th. So
They are currently 11th.
who's the real winner?
Very early.
If
the reason
Chelsea-
why I say
If
this,
Chelsea get a point or anything at Stamford Bridge against Arsenal, that's impressive.
I think they'll beat you.
well, that's not surprising. You think every
hate
team that we
Arsenal.
come up against
Don't
is
hate
gonna win.
Arsenal. I like Arsenal.
But seriously, if Arsenal win like 5-0, whoo-hoo, I can't wait.
No, you won't. Will Saka be back?
It's after the international break.
Maybe, yeah, hopefully.
He's got 2 weeks to
If you play, if you play like you did yesterday, I think they'll beat you on the break. Thought you were disappointing going forward yesterday, personally.
But defensively very sound, so how will
Yeah.
they get us on the break?
Because City didn't hit you on the break.
Because we were defensively so
Yeah,
sound.
because you were camping on the edge of your box.
Yeah, so they couldn't do the counter-attack. It's all about maths. Tacticians.